Heading into King Kong 4. Been at all other 3. Great convention, lots of vendors, good stuff. It's pouring rain out. Hopefully they have a Justice League 113 to complete my run. Hopefully the rain clears up. Let's see what they have inside.
Every time.
Every time. This past weekend, I attended one of my favorite conventions in New Jersey. It's
Which
called
one?
King Kong.
King Kong.
King Kong. Not King Kong.
Not King Kong.
King Kong.
King.
It's King Kong 4, so it's the 4th year in a row they've done it. I've gone to every one since
Oh,
the
it's that
beginning.
recent? I didn't realize it was that
it's only
recent.
4 years.
Okay.
It is a fantastic convention because it's filled with comic book dealers. So usually when you go to conventions now, and a lot of you know if you're a comic book collector, it's probably half comics, half toys, half Funko, because there's a lot of Funko. It's funny, at this one, while I was walking around, I heard 2 guys talking. They were like, there's only one stand that has Funko. So there were no Funkos. There was one guy who had Funko in the corner of his booth. Everyone else's table was filled from top to bottom with comics. And some good stuff too. And prices are great because there's so many different dealers. They're competing with each other.
Right.
So you're going to get really good deals at this. And they had some really cool, more expensive books. They had some regular, as you know, if you've been watching this, I hit the dollar bins. Never skip on the dollar bins because you don't know what you're going to find in the dollar bin. You could find gold in those dollar bins. And I found some really good stuff in the dollar bins in this trip. I actually spent a little money on some other ones, but had a really good time. I met a friend of mine, met Mr. Chris Babyface Hermes there.
Yes.
Took a picture with him. There you go. It was really nice to see him. Haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen Babyface in forever.
Brian didn't come to this convention with me because he was busy.
I was busy.
But this one was definitely better than the last one we went to. If you haven't watched it, watch our last video about
New Egypt.
New Egypt
Comic Con.
Very good. The New Egypt Comic Con. This one blows. This is a bigger one. So New Egypt is a tiny one, and they have their place, and we bought our stuff. This is a bigger one.
Yep.
It's in Woodbridge, New Jersey, at the Appa Hotel. Definitely worth a trip if you are in the area the next time you're there. There was also this really cool Spider-Man poster that they had framed there. So I looked at that. I thought about it, but it was a little bit too expensive. And again, when I go to a comic book convention, I'm looking for comic books. That's it.
You don't look for anything else?
I don't. So I flipped through the dollar bins and I grabbed some comics. So let's take a second and we'll look at what I bought at the show. Well, let's see what we picked up. I picked up.
Well, you picked up.
But I picked up. He didn't
I
go.
didn't get anything.
He was in trouble this weekend. He wasn't allowed to go.
No, I wasn't in trouble.
Some keys too. So I picked up some key issues, not just dollar bin filling in as you know, filling in my She-Hulk or Justice League. They did not have Justice League 113 again. It is eluding me again.
If you viewers are noticing my eyes that keep going in this direction, just because I keep looking at the pile over here.
It's a pile. It's always a pile. And as you know, when I get a pile of comics and I come home, Mrs. Farley is always mad at me. First issue, Batman 401. Ooh. This is a key. It is a John Byrne issue.
Oh, nice.
It's the first appearance of Magpie and is a crossover with the Legends miniseries.
Nice.
Again, not a dollar comic. Found it in a dollar bin. Definitely worth the purchase.
It's a good find.
This one I'm going to talk about a little bit, but Brian's going to talk about because I educated him recently. This is Justice League of America number 158. Brian, what makes this one special?
It's a Whitman variant.
It's a Whitman variant. That's right. I look for these anytime I go, and if I can find them in a dollar bin, it's like Christmas time.
You got the little symbol up there in the corner.
There you go, right there, Whitman symbol.
Whitman.
One of the reasons why I like the convention so much is because it's cheaper than me going to a therapist. So I can go and sit there for 2 or 3 hours and just flip through bins, and that's what I do. And I flip through bins, and actually it's funny because
sort of you reach like a zen.
Yeah, 100%. Like I wasn't feeling good this past week. I went there and I felt great. And as I'm walking around, I'm going to some of the dealers, and the guy's like, "Oh, I remember you from last time. You bought this from me. Oh, I might have a." And they remembered me, which was awesome.
That's cool.
And it's so cool.
You like that kind of customer service.
It makes me so much better. I ran off a whole bunch of Captain Adams from the series, trying to complete that. I'm trying to complete the 1990s DC series, Justice League of America. I need that. 113 is eluding me. Mr. Miracle, Captain Atom. Here's Captain Atom number 2.
Nice cover.
Captain Atom number 29.
Nice.
Captain Atom number 30.
Is that Black Manta on the cover?
That is Black Manta on the cover.
Look at that.
Captain Atom number 34.
Very cool.
Captain Atom number 41.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
Nice.
That's my Captain Atom run, but there's a whole lot more. Here's a Star Wars issue.
Very nice.
I love these
action
covers.
figure covers, yeah.
This is John Tyler Christopher does these covers for Marvel. He does both Marvel characters and Star Wars characters. These things remind me so much of those toys just because of the hole punch.
Hole punch, yeah.
I love these. I met him at New York Comic Con about 4 years ago. Great guy. And he's just fantastic, man. He loves doing these.
Marvel's run?
This is Marvel's run.
Yeah, okay.
I was when I met him at New York Comic Con, I was actually begging him to go over to DC and do some
Newt Gunray,
do some DC comics, man. I would love to see some of those DC heroes in the old Superpowers covers.
Cool,
Would be
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Super Friends number 26. I love this line. It reminds me of the old cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Some
good
great
cover,
art in
too.
there. Stories aren't the greatest, but it just it's nostalgia. It brings back memories.
Well, that could be said about Super Friends in a lot of ways.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest thing, but I'll watch it.
Not great stories, but it's nostalgic.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 32. It reprints Fantastic Four, number 41 and 42. Written by
nice.
Stan Lee with art by Jack Kirby.
Jack the King Kirby.
How can you pass this up for $1?
Very
It's
nice.
$1. It's a 25-cent comic from probably the early 1970s. It's in a dollar bin. Why would I say no to that?
Right.
Jack Kirby's Secret City Saga, number 2. He did a whole line for Topps.
Yep.
This cover is very interesting. You know who that is on the cover?
I can't see.
The one, the only, your favorite president,
Oh, it's Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Huh. Wow.
And it's still in the bag. It comes with some collectible cards. Again, towards the end of his life, Jack Kirby worked for Topps Comics.
Just to be clear, Clinton's not my favorite.
I was just making a comment.
I'm still a Barack fan.
Ultimates, number 7.
Oh, yeah, Ultimates is a great line. That's actually a really good issue. I know that one. That's a great story.
If you've been watching, I've been collecting this for the first time. I never bought these when they came out.
I love that story.
But Brian keeps saying how good they are. So
I love it.
I keep buying them every time I go there.
A huge influence on the development of the MCU.
And you know how much this cost?
$1, right?
$1.
Yeah, it's a great story.
King size annual X-Men number 5. Bought it because it's a cover. It has the Fantastic Four and the X-Men on it. It's an awesome looking cover.
Just like you always go for Kirby, you always go for X-Men.
I'm betting looks like it's not John Byrne. It's Carl Anderson, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
X-Men number 192. That's a John Romita Jr. cover.
Nice. That's got he's got Nightcrawler on there. Yeah, nice.
X-Men number 216.
All right.
Storm and Wolverine.
And X-Men is always a good buy.
And X-Men, I didn't really know. It's a Pizza Hut X-Men giveaway. Never seen them before. These were actually, that yellow dot means it was $2, not $1. So I was like, that's unique. I like these unique ones.
That's pretty cool.
And if you know anything about things like this, these come in such shorter runs than a regular comic book.
Yeah.
And they don't stick around. Like, people get them and throw them out.
Sure.
They don't get into a lot of collector's hands. So these are harder to find than regular ones. So I thought that was a cool one.
These are nice covers.
Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and the Human Torch, number 147.
Nice. That's a cool cover too. These are all good.
I may start recollecting the Marvel Team Up. I've been reading Marvel 2-in-1 now, and if I finish that, I might go to Marvel Team Up.
Marvel Team Up. There's a Marvel Team Up annual that is one of my all-time favorite comic book stories. This is with the Purple Man, Moon Knight, Purple Man, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
Oh, I know the one.
It's
I actually
great.
bought recently because I'm a big Luke Cage.
That's a
Iron
great
Fist
story.
My second key in the dollar box, The Mighty Avengers 241. This issue is when Jessica Drew loses her spider powers. Again, this sells sometimes on eBay for like $60. $1.
Nice.
Check those dollar bins. Anytime you go to your local comic shop or you make your way to a comic convention, spend some time going to a dollar bin. It makes it harder for me if you do, but everyone deserves a chance at them. The Mighty Avengers number 245. The Monica Rambeau cover.
Nice.
The Mighty Avengers number 250. It's a double-sized issue. Great cover. The Mighty Avengers 255. Another Monica Rambeau issue, right?
Now, what's the difference between the Mighty Avengers and the Avengers?
This is the original. This is from this is the first run.
Oh, okay.
With the Avengers.
All right.
Then they change it to the Avengers. See?
Right.
The Avengers 256. Same run, but 255 was the Mighty Avengers. 256 just becomes the Avengers.
It's the same. It's the same.
Same
series.
storyline. 258. Starfire.
Nice.
These are I love those boxes.
Yeah, those are great with the faces.
261. Crossover Secret Wars 2. There's a Beyond. Actually, it was a cover this past week that came out with the Beyond on.
Yeah, with you said the Scotty Young cover.
Scotty
you had that
Young
one of
cover.
our shorts, right?
Yes, it's in our. If you look back, we have a Marvel recommendation short from last week, and it recommends that cover. Alpha Flight number 22, another series I'm trying to complete.
I love Alpha.
John Byrne cover.
I get a kick out of those Star Comic ads on the back too.
These.
You know, the kids running the Stars comics.
We'll talk about these one day. Some of these comics, some of the hardest comics to find. Alpha Flight number 38.
Nice.
Alpha Flight number 46. Here's key number 4. This one I did not pay $1 for. I bought it for $10. And let's see if Brian is ready for this. Shogun Warriors number 1.
Wow, that's pretty great.
That's right. Shogun Warriors number 1. We did a video about the Shogun Warriors toy. So I saw this at the convention. I was like, I think I have to buy it.
That's a good find.
It's the first appearance of the Shogun Warriors in Marvel Comics, and it starts the new story with them.
Yeah.
You would appreciate that.
It's a good find, yeah. I like that.
The Mighty Thor 345. Another series. I'm kind of debating whether I'm going to collect it or not, but I seem to keep buying them when I go there. If you've noticed and you've been paying attention to as I go through this, most of the comics that I'm buying are Marvel comics. If you've watched previous videos, most of the comics I buy are DC comics. In talking to some of the vendors have been saying that they're seeing a switch, that a lot more demand for DC comics recently and a lot less demand for Marvel comics. This is not me saying this is what the dealers are saying. So the dealers are putting more Marvel stuff in their dollar boxes to get rid of overstock and moving the DC stuff into more of the expensive boxes.
Okay.
It's again the cyclical cycle of comics.
They constantly switch back and forth, the big two.
Constantly.
Yeah.
The Mighty Thor 355.
It used to be that they would trade like staff members back and forth. So if you followed a writer or an artist, you'd have to go from back and forth. Yeah.
The Mighty Thor 360. Another key. Daredevil. This is in a dollar bin. Daredevil 196. It's the first meeting of Daredevil and Wolverine. And it's the first appearance of Lord Darkwind. He's the guy who creates the ability to infuse adamantium to bone.
Nice.
This is a key issue, and it was in the dollar bin. I was like, what? When I was I couldn't even believe it. I was like, wait, that's $1?
Yeah.
I got to pick that up. The Invincible Iron Man 171.
Oh, cool.
The Invincible Iron Man 192. Dr. Doom. $20.99, If you haven't been watching, we do a Dr. Doom video every day.
Wow, that's
He tells you about Marvel 2-in-1.
He does.
He's
been very good to work with.
Becoming very popular, too. He wants us to pay him more.
We can't do that.
The Defenders, I believe this is volume 4, number 1. He gets mad on it, too, sometimes. He really has some bad comments. Fantastic Four 324. Another good cover. Contest of Champions, number 2. Nice. For some reason, the person who owned it tried to make it number 12. I don't know why. But again, it was $1. I don't care if there's one writing on it. Here's key number 6. I'm not sure if Brian's ready for this one.
I'm not.
It's Amazing Adventures. Number 18. The first appearance of Kraven. It cost
Kill Raven.
Cost me $25. Got one at $30. Got him down to $25.
This very quickly became one of my favorite series.
That's why I bought it.
Very quickly.
I saw it and I was like, ooh.
It is absolutely excellent.
I was like, I'm going to get this just because I think Brian's going to love it.
You could look back and see our old video on Kill Raven and also look for a short coming up about the series too.
Short coming soon about this comic is important. It's the first
different reasons.
Something happens in it.
Yeah.
Now let's go on a Spider-Woman run.
Here we go.
Spider-Woman, like She-Hulk, are one of the comics I'm trying to finish. I know it's not the greatest series in the world.
Oh, come on. Those are good.
I enjoy it.
Just because I gave you heat about it.
Let's go. Spider-Woman 14. Spider-Woman 27. These were in the $2 bin. Spider-Woman 42. Spider-Woman 43. Spider-Woman 44. Spider-Woman chasing Spider-Man in 45.
Nice.
Spider-Woman 46. Spider-Woman 47.
Oh, look at the different title there. The design. It's really cool.
Wrong way.
Oh, you just showed the Empire Strikes Back thing. That was awesome.
Okay, I got to show us always.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman 48.
Nice.
Spider-Woman 49. Fighting Tigra.
Nice.
That was nice. I think I'm down to like maybe 4 more to finish the whole series. Power Pack's another series I'm collecting right now. Power Pack number 12 with the guest appearance by the X-Men.
They showed up in a few Power Packs.
They do.
Yeah.
As individuals too at
Yeah.
times. Power Pack 17.
Yeah.
Power Pack 19, one of my favorite characters, Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, Beta Ray Bill, yeah.
And Wolverine.
Oh, nice.
And Kitty Pryde.
Oh, is that
Right.
Kitty Pryde? Oh, yeah, I love Kitty Pryde.
And Cloak and Dagger too. They're not on the cover though.
Oh, they're in there, though?
They're in there. Yeah.
Again, that's a comic that I never really read. I should go back and read.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Power Pack 27, Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Nice.
Power Pack 47,
Nice.
Submariner series I'm trying to finish, the Saga of the Submariner, number 11
Nice.
and number 12.
Cool.
Marvel Super Action number 12, which reprints Captain America number 110, one of the greatest Stan Lee, Jim Steranko stories.
That is a great cover.
It's a fantastic cover. That's the only reason why I bought it.
That is a really good cover.
Captain America War Against Drugs.
No, doesn't he have enough to fight?
I really enjoy these giveaway ones. These are actually one of my favorite types of comic. This specific one has 9 different variants because they were given away in different stores. You could buy them in A&P, which I don't know why they were giving away. Don't do drugs in A&P. Wallbounds had it, and Farmer Jack, which is a southern supermarket, I remember correctly. These were giveaways from there. So again, these get given away mostly to kids. They get destroyed. They're really hard to find on the secondary market at this time.
Yeah.
Our final key, Captain America 160. The key to this is it's the first appearance of Solar.
Cool.
Captain America 224. Captain America 254, one of my favorite villains, Baron Blood.
There
He's
he
an
is.
Invaders villain. Captain America 256.
Ah, another good cover.
Captain America 302. That's all I bought for myself. But when I go to a comic convention and I'm reading dollar bins, what do I always do? I always buy something for Brian.
Thank you.
I bought Brian the Warlord number 1.
Oh my God!
DC comic. I love the cover.
Nice.
And even better, Black Hole number 1. And it's a Whitman. Brian is a big fan of Black Hole. He had the lunchbox and brought it to school every day with him.
I did have the lunchbox,
And he
I did
loves
love it.
this fondly.
The movie,
That's for you.
I don't know. Maybe it's growing on me, but yes, this is awesome. Thank you so much. And I love the movie
know
and
you do.
TV tie-ins.
In future episodes, we may be filming some from somewhere else because my wife's probably going to divorce me because I'm buying way too many comic books.
we will be broadcasting
on
from
location from a single bedroom apartment.
Tim's from I can't even talk. From Chad's sad 1-bedroom condominium somewhere.
We'll be sitting on my bed filming. A very low budget. We're going to go even more low budget than we are. Hope you enjoyed this. Another one of our convention visits. We enjoy doing this. Hopefully next time Brian will be attending with
I
us.
look forward to it.
We have a contest coming up soon. If you find us at a convention, you may win something.
Really?
Yes.
We're going to be like the Where's Waldo of...
That's right. The Where's Waldo of comic conventions.
Comic book conventions. Awesome.
Remember,
Collect what you love.
love what you collect. We'll see you next time.
See you later.